Welcome back to the channel. Brewstew cheating death. You know, I felt like I cheated death one time, and I'm still cheating death to this day. More about that later on. Maybe I'll tell you guys sooner or later. I don't know. But let's get straight into this video.
Alright, now throughout my life, I've had a few brushes with the old Grim Reaper, if you will. I mean, I did do a cartoon on the time that I fell asleep at the wheel and crashed my car like an idiot. Surely if I'm capable of doing something like that, well, chances are I've had a few other near-death experiences in my life. So today I'd like to go over a few more times where I peeked at the Grim Reaper's Uno hand, if you will, and
cheated death.
Now, the first instance I want to go over is the time that I spun out on the highway. Or, excuse me, the 3 separate times that I've spun out on the highway. Now, I don't know what the odds are of surviving 3 spin-outs, but you can call my ass Bruce Willis from the movie Unbreakable, because I'm either lucky as hell or I'm invincible. One of the two. Now, the first time I spun out on the highway, I was driving in the rain. And yeah, I might have been speeding and doing some stupid speed racer shit in my Chevy Cavalier. Who's to say? Well, next thing you know, I'm frisbeeing across the highway like a maniac. Now, luckily on this instance, I came to an abrupt stop and I didn't hit anything. Now, the second time I spun out, it was once again raining, but I wasn't doing any stupid speed racer shit this time. My fucking friend was, and I was sitting in the passenger seat. Well, next thing you know, we're fucking boomeranging his Geo Metro across the highway, but luckily, once again, we came to an abrupt stop and we didn't hit anything. Now,
Alright, so my brother, he's a vet, he's a military vet. And you know, he's got his money and he got a car. We were on the freeway and he just gunned it. He was like, 140, bro. I was like, oh hell no, I'm about to die. I was holding on to the fucking handle of the fucking door. I was like, damn, this is it, bro. But he got it. We're good.
Now, the third time that I spun out on the highway like a stupid idiot, it was snowing outside, and my dumbass ex was the one that was driving at the time. Well, next thing you know, we hit a patch of black ice. And yep, you guessed it, we're fucking helicoptering an F-150 across the highway.
Oh,
this time
shit.
We fucking hit some shit, that's for sure. Initially, we slide ass first into the guardrail, and then we fucking tomahawked? I don't know, I'm running out of shit that spins. We fucking breakdanced this F-150 across 4 lanes of highway and then promptly smashed headfirst into the other guardrail. Now, thankfully, we didn't murder anybody and nobody was seriously hurt. Well, nobody besides the F-150.
That
truck was fucked.
Yeah, that shit is done, brother.
Well, it wasn't even my ex's truck. It was her brother's brand new truck that he was letting us borrow to move a couch, of all things. Oh, what the fuck? You guys just crumpled up my truck like it's last week's homework? But hey, guess what? We didn't die. We cheated death. So take that, Grim Reaper. I see that fucking wild draw 4 in your hand, you shiesty little bitch. You can't kill me. All right, possible vehicular suicide. Check. What's next? Well, another time that I screen peeked the old Grim Reaper and once again
cheated death.
Is that
GoldenEye?
golden eye?
Time when I was duck hunting with my dad when I was a kid. Now, on this day, it just so happened to be windy as hell outside. And when I say windy, I mean fucking like Helen Hunt windy out there. I don't know what the hell we were doing out there in the first place. So we're walking along the woods when suddenly we hear something that sounds like a lightning bolt. But instead of a lightning bolt, it was a fucking giant tree branch coming down right on top of us. Now, I have 2 specific memories of what happened next. One was me running like it was the goddamn apocalypse, and 2 was seeing my dad run, which was a very strange sight. It was like seeing your fucking math teacher in the grocery store. It was unnatural. I was looking back like, what the fuck? When did my dad learn how to run? Now, luckily, we escaped getting murdered by what was essentially half a tree splitting apart in the goddamn Helen Hunt wind. And I'll never forget watching my dad swear at this tree like the tree did it on fucking purpose. Ah, you piece of shit tree, you trying to kill us? God damn it, I ought to beat your ass silly. And then after that, we just kind of walked off and just pretended like nothing even happened. Hell, even when we got home that day, my mom was like, well, how was the hunting trip? Oh, it was good, it was a good time. Don't worry about it, nothing happened, all right? It was good. And I just stood there like, is this motherfucker really gonna gloss over the fact that we almost got pulverized by a goddamn sycamore tree? Yes, indeed, that's exactly what he did. Because when you're a dad and you almost get you and your kid killed, you tend to keep that shit to yourself. But hey, whatever, I didn't die once again. So eat shit, Grim Reaper. I see your punk ass hiding in the facility bathrooms. I'll still beat your ass with a shitty club. I don't care.
Let's go.
Getting pancaked cake by an elm tree, or whatever the hell it was. Check. What's next? Well, another time that I moved all my battleships around mid-game and once again
Cheated death. Ah.
was when I almost drowned at a water park.
Oh,
or more specifically,
shit.
a wave pool at a water
Was
park.
it Raging
Now, you might be
Waters?
sitting there like, come on, everybody's almost drowned in a wave pool at some point in their life.
Hell
That's the whole
nah.
point of a goddamn wave pool. The closer you are to death, the more fun that you have, you stupid idiot. Yeah, well, that may be so, but this was probably the only time that I actually thought that I was going to die. Like, even when I was spinning out on the highway like an idiot, I was like, this is no big deal. I'm sure I'll be okay. Yeah, well, with this fucking wave pool incident, I got to stare directly into the asshole of death, and I did not like what I saw. All right, so there I am, 8 years old, hanging out in a simulated drowning machine, aka the wave pool. And I'm having fun. I'm in the deep end, you know, where the waves are the biggest. Surely this won't backfire in my stupid little fucking face. Well, if you're a wave pool enthusiast like I was, you know that all it takes is one mistimed wave, and all of a sudden you go from having the time of your life to fighting for your goddamn life in a matter of seconds. Well, that is exactly what happened to my little ass. I take a wave directly to the face and promptly ingest so much pool water that to this day when I burp, it
This is horrible. I'm sorry. I'm laughing.
still tastes like fucking chlorine and little kid piss. Blech.
Ooh.
Oh, God damn it. Well,
See, that's why I don't go to public pools anymore. That's done. I'm good. No, the shit I've seen. Nah,
my
I'm good.
rhythm
No
is all
more.
screwed up, and I am just getting mollywomped by wave after wave after wave. All of a sudden, I realize I'm spending a lot more time underwater than I am above water. And last time I checked, I'm not a fucking bluegill, so this is bad news. Meanwhile, the lifeguard's up there totally oblivious, smoking a cigarette and playing
Tetris?
or whatever. But at this point, I'm like, yeah, I guess this is it. Looks like I'm drowning in a public pool like an idiot. My fucking affairs aren't even in order. My family's gonna be stuck in probate, arguing over my holographic Charizard and shit. God
Hey, those
damn it,
are
what a
fucking
shitty time to die.
expensive.
But then luckily for me, that asshole lifeguard couldn't find a long skinny piece, I guess, because he looks up just in time to see an 8-year-old that's ass up in the wave pool.
Got a
All of
fucking
sudden, there's
cigarette in
fucking
his
whistles
mouth.
being blown, alarms are going off left and right, a goddamn Navy SEAL team's being lowered down via helicopter and shit.
Oh
They
my
end up shutting
God.
down the entire wave pool just so this lifeguard could pull my little ass out. Everybody's all pissed off. People are hucking rocks at me and shit. Ah, you fucking shut down the drowning machine, you piece of shit. And to make matters worse, this lifeguard insists on dragging me the entire length of the
Damn.
pool, even though I am perfectly A-okay at this point. Hey, I'm okay. I think I can swim now. Shut the fuck up. I'm saving your life, you little shit. We get back on land, and the lifeguard was not concerned for my safety. He was more pissed off at me than anything. What the hell was that all about? Didn't you read the rules? You are not allowed to drown yourself in the goddamn wave
No
pool.
open
Fucking
butterfly
kids these days.
knife.
So then I just walked back to where my parents were and just, you know, pretended that I didn't almost murder myself like an idiot. Well, how was the wave pool? Did you have fun? Oh, it was good. It was a good time. Don't worry about it. Nothing happened, all right? It was good. But hey, guess what? I still lived. I still cheated death. So fucking B6 Grim Reaper, I sunk your battleship. You can kiss my ass. I'm alive after all these years. The end.
Brewstew.com.
Well, thank you for sharing that, because now it just brings me back to how many times I cheated death. All right, y'all, comment down below if you guys have a crazy story where you cheated death. Man, I got a couple, but I don't know if they're YouTube friendly, so I'll just leave it at that. But I would love to hear you guys' stories about how you almost died. That sounds really bad, but I'd love to hear it, okay? All right, I just want to hear you guys' stories. So comment down below if you feel like it. You don't have to tell me the worst one. I'm pretty sure you guys have multiple stories. So, like I said, if you want to share it, go ahead. I'll read it. I'll check it out. I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.